Well, the debate over Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney's time at Bain Capital has been the source of some debate. Is it really that big of a deal? It could be, if Governor Romney's failure to properly report his past with Bain means he committed a federal felony. Ben has the reality check.
At the heart of this issue, when did Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney actually leave Bain Capital? Was it in 1999, as Romney has claimed for at least the past 10 years? Or was it in 2002? Does it matter at all? Well, actually, it may very much matter. Here's the background. Mitt Romney has continually stated that since February 11th, 1999, he has not had any active role with any Bain Capital entity and has not been involved in the operations of any Bain Capital entity in any way. In fact, he stated exactly that on a recent financial disclosure form filed June 1st as a presidential candidate. According to an article in the Boston Globe, the story Romney is telling, though, is different than what the SEC was told. Government documents filed by Mitt Romney and Bain Capital say that Romney remained chief executive and chairman of Bain 3 years beyond the date that he said he ceded control. Romney has said he left in 1999 to lead the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, ending his role in the company. But Public Securities and Exchange Commission documents filed later by Bain Capital state that he remained the firm's sole stockholder, chairman of the board, chief executive officer, and president. Also, a Massachusetts financial disclosure form that Romney filed in 2003 states that he still owned 100% of Bain Capital in 2002. And Romney's state financial disclosure forms indicate that he earned at least $100,000 as a Bain executive in 2001 and 2002, and those are separate from investment earnings. So what does the Romney campaign and Bain Capital say about all of this? Well, both have suggested the SEC filings that show Romney as the man in charge during those additional 3 years have little meaning, and they're the result of legal technicalities. In fact, Bain Capital released this statement yesterday on the issue. Mitt Romney retired from Bain Capital in February 1999. He has had no involvement in the management or investment activities of Bain Capital or with any of its portfolio companies since that time. But is that true? There are 9 SEC filings submitted by 4 different business entities after February of 1999 that describe Romney as Bain Capital's boss. And some show him with managerial control over 5 Bain Capital entities that were formed in January of 2002. Those are according to records in Delaware where they were incorporated. Now, a former SEC commissioner told the Boston Globe that the SEC documents listing Romney as Bain's chief executive between 1999 and 2002 cannot be dismissed so easily. And now comes the Obama campaign, who have jumped on this as well. Obama campaign lawyer Robert Bauer said today there could be severe consequences for individuals and companies that lie to the SEC. Quote, in fact, as he now claims that he was not active with the company, that he was not the controlling person that is described here, that means these statements are false. And as I said, there are very, very serious legal consequences that would follow. So what you need to know? In order to be telling the truth, Romney could not have been running Bain, but nothing in his SEC filing stated that he wasn't being paid or that he didn't own Bain Capital. And there is a difference there, just that he wasn't actively involved as a manager or in investing activities. According to newspaper reports at the time, he was working 16 hours a day on the Olympics in Salt Lake City. If Romney is telling the truth and was only involved in Bain as a figurehead and drawing a salary, he'll be fine. But if it comes out that he was involved in managing any of Bain's activities or investing activities in 2000, 2001, or 2002, well, then Mitt Romney is guilty of lying on official federal disclosure forms, thereby committing a federal felony. No doubt there are a lot of people investigating every detail on both sides. And that is Reality Check.
If you'd like to make your voice heard in the story, would you like to? You can head over to Ben's Facebook page. You can find it by simply searching Ben Swan, WXIX.